Hey everyone, it's Erin with Scrapbook.com. Today I pulled some pictures out of my drawer that have been sitting for a very long time and decided it was finally time to put them in a scrapbook. Simple Scrapbook from Scrapbook.com is a super fast and easy way to take your pictures and make sure everybody gets to see them and they're not stuck in a drawer. Today I am taking 6x9 page protectors and also the cards along with my pictures and combining them in my 12x12 album to create a little bit of a different size than the normal 12x12 sheets. All right, let's get started. These are the wonderful page protectors that go with the simple scrapbooking from Scrapbook.com. It has the traditional 4x6 and then it has a couple of slots for 3x4. I came across some older pictures that I absolutely love, and for a lot of them, I've already trimmed them up to be 3x4. So I've got some bigger pictures, which don't really fit because they're long or they're just funny and they just don't quite work. So I'm gonna show you how to trim a picture. So for a picture like this, we need to make it so it's vertical. So I need to trim off so it has enough room on either side. And you know, if I trim off a little bit of trees, it doesn't take away from what the actual picture is all about. So I need to make this 3 inches wide. And again, if I cut off just a teeny weensy bit of an arm, no big deal. What's the important part of the picture is the family that's in it, which happens to be my family. I gotta be very careful because my little guy down here is his head, and look how much space, because we're 4 inches tall. I am taking away some of the beautiful scenery, but you really do get the gist of the picture right here by trimming off all the edges. I have not lost what the picture is about. Same thing for this one. At one point, I think this picture got cut. It got put into another folder. This was an older picture that just needs a new life. And it's a beautiful one of my son and myself sitting on the beach. So I'm gonna trim up right there. And then I'm gonna go into the 3 inches right here. And I'm gonna get a little bit of my foot cut off, but again, it doesn't take away from what the picture is all about. All pictures, when you first get them, they're gonna be 4 inches tall, so you just need to cut it down to where it's 3 inches. You can also use a picture that you've already cut, flip it on the back side and decide, okay, well, do I wanna cut off and just trim that part, or do I wanna leave it full? And for this one, I do wanna leave it full because I don't wanna cut off his arms. I like the look of it. And sometimes you have pictures, for whatever reason, printed funny, there was something weird on the side, it didn't quite fit. I love the trees on the side here, I love the whiteness of it, so I'm gonna leave this and we're gonna add it to the bottom like it's a 4x6 and turn it into like a little mini scrapbook page. Now it's time to put our little simple scrapbook all together. I have these wonderful cards that go with it, all from Scrapbook.com. This is the family selection. There's larger cards and smaller cards. We also have my smaller pictures and my larger pictures. And now it's just putting it all together. So I'm gonna start by putting one of the 3x4 pictures into the first slot. And when I work on these pages, I do them a whole page at a time and then I flip over and do the other side. Let's do this big picture. So just slide that in and then let's put this on here. First page is done. How easy is that? Flip it over, and I'm gonna choose, instead of to leave this card, you could totally leave it blank, but I'm gonna cover it up with another photo. Now I could still come back and I could write something on here. There's nothing stopping that. And then let's add this card here because, you know, when we have each other, we have everything. I love how they're already pre-made. Basically, they're like sentiments that I just love to say. And then I think we're gonna do this picture here, and I love the background of this one. I'm gonna come back and turn this into like a little mini scrapbook page, but that's just my filler for now. Go in with the next page, and let's start with another fun card. So the card goes there. This time, oh, let's do some journaling here. And let's put a cute picture of all of the kids right here. So I'm gonna come back also when I redo, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna fill in this journaling page. Right now I'm just building everything and loading everything. Now, I love the look of this grateful here, so I'm gonna keep it. And then now it's just about filling in some other spaces. Ooh, and I love this one. Our memories. That's a good one too. So just keeping it nice and simple. So look, another front and back done. How easy. My daughter getting hiking, it would in a backpack. I loved it. We were out going everywhere, and I'm gonna write all this down, and we're gonna put cherish every moment right here because I do. I cherish every moment. Flip it. I love the way that looks. I love the butterflies there. So let's just have another fun moment. Here we go. Just another fun moment. So there's no wrong or right way to how to enter everything into your scrapbook pages or into these easy scrapbooks. They're just super simple and fast, and it's just a matter of putting it all together. Now this is a page where you could definitely add something to it, or you can leave it as is. For now, I'm gonna leave it as is. Our family picture up here. There we go. This is on the same day, so that works. and then flip it over. I love the memories. I only have 2 slots left and I don't have any more room. So we're gonna go with these 2 because they're both beachy. And since I have this last one left, I think I'm gonna add this to the front. So this is gonna be another little mini scrapbook page and maybe some journaling parts on the side. So I'm gonna take this really sweet picture of my daughter and I and turn it into a little mini scrapbook page. So I'm just gonna take Scrapbook.com adhesive tape runner and just kind of line this up towards the edge. And then I took these 2 glittery pieces. This came from the Mixed Metals glitter paper pack, and it's got beautiful sheets, and I picked this one right here. And the best part is I hardly used any, so it pops back in and it's saved for another day. So I just trimmed 2 tiny little strips here. So I'm just gonna add some adhesive to both of these, just a tiny, tiny bit, and just line them up right along here. I picked a color that matched with the background here, and it was just a little something extra just to, you know, make everything kind of pop and look really cute. And so it turns them into like little glittery strips. And look, that page is finished. I also went through and added my journaling using my Scrapbook.com black writer pen. And it's just a little bit of a story of what's going on. And as a tip, always write your story on another sheet of paper. And I did that for both of my journal sections. So here you can see my other journal section that I did, just to make sure that I got all the content down and I didn't miss anything. So my last little mini scrapbook page for this is using this side. I actually love this favorite memories. This is from another simple scrapbook card collection called Everyday Moments. I absolutely love this. And it still matches. I love how they all coordinate. So I'm gonna take a little more paper from that wonderful Mixed Metals. This is again that Mixed Metals, and this time in that beautiful silver color. So I'm gonna trim up my silver glitter paper for a background, a little bit of some blue cardstock, and then one of the other cards I'm gonna trim up the top, which is going to be the sentiment at the top. I'm going to add adhesive and cut a little section out of that blue paper, which is from the boho smooth cardstock from Scrapbook.com, and it gives it a little bit more life and extends it to allow my picture to go on the side and to allow the sentiment, and then pop it on the background. Slide it into the pocket and you are done. So just take a look at the super cutie pages that I made using these wonderful simple scrapbook cards and also some pictures I had left in my stash that I hadn't done anything with. Super cute. So now what do you do with the pages that you're done? I could add them to my 6x9 2-ring album, but it's empty. There's nothing in it. So instead I'm gonna add it to my nice big binder, which already has some larger pages inside of it already. So I'm just gonna add it in next. I've got some pictures I wanna add, so maybe I'm just gonna flip it over and we'll add it in right here. And so they all fit. That's the beautiful thing about this, is all the prongs fit really nicely, so I can switch around and I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna do some high, some low, and just go back and forth with it. It's almost like these are like little mini pages that are set kind of in the middle of the whole scrapbook, and it just really looks so cool. So now I've got these cool pages that fit right in the middle of my scrapbook. Look at that. And I can still add it for big pages later for more future pictures. And this is just a little quickie book that is all about extra pictures I have, and you can always change things up. Now, one thing I did notice as I was flipping around is I wasn't too happy having 2 words here. And so I'm just gonna take this and flip it around, and I love this a whole lot better because now the colors really vibe within this page and it works better on that side as well. So there's no wrong way to do it, and it's really easy to change it up as you go. So this is a really fun way to add in these smaller pages into your big album as well. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this has inspired you to pull out some of your pictures out of your drawers or even off of your phone and pop them into albums so your family and loved ones can enjoy them. All supply links are down in the information section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again later. Bye, everybody.